Here are 10 players everyone should have or consider picking up for their College Football 25 Ultimate Team. Now, Solsalsive family, and welcome back to another CFB 25 video. With Gauntlet mode starting up tomorrow, I want to make a video to help you guys out when it comes to making some new pickups to your team, because hopefully these 10 cards can improve your lineup and allow you to absolutely dominate Gauntlet mode and potentially get 9 wins. And on the topic of improving your team, I'm giving away a $20 gift card to Xbox or PlayStation on this video to allow you to get some free packs in this game if you want to win. It is incredibly simple. Go down to the comment section and comment a social media I can reach you at, and be subscribed to the channel. And I'm gonna pick a winner 3 hours after this video gets posted, so go to the comment section, drop a comment with the social media I can reach you at, and be subscribed. It is incredibly simple. All right, card number 1, as we filter on over to this player, the requirements for this video are pretty simple. I'm gonna be going over cards that in my opinion have really good stats but aren't super expensive, so majority of these cards are gonna be selling at about 40 to 150,000 coins. I feel like that's a good price range where a lot of people can access these cards, but they'll still have good stats, be great value in terms of how much you're spending on them, and contribute to your team. To get College Football Ultimate Team coins at the cheapest price on the internet, check out MMOEXP.com by clicking the link in the description and use the promo code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Now, card number 1 is none other than Eric Hendricks. I think this is one of the better value cards in this game at 85k for an 85 overall. That's a steal of a deal. 83 speed is super solid. 83 zone coverage is nice. He's 6 foot, and I think the good thing about this card is he can either play as a user or he can not be user, because he's got really good stats as a CPU defender. Good hit power, good block shed, good zone coverage. Those are all stats that a lot of the time the CPU is going to be using and not yourself. But if you are keen on usering with this card, his speed is pretty solid at an 83. His acceleration is good. His catching is actually really good at a 73. 6 foot height. The card is pretty versatile, and I think at the price point, he should be considered. Now, next up, we've got a player that I personally need to pick up to my team. It is Jace Amaro at tight end, one of the more underrated players in this game at 85 speed and 6'5". This card is pretty cracked, bro. He's got 82 short route running, 82 medium route running. The spectacular catch is only a 60, which is insane. But catching traffic's an 83, catching is an 84. I think those stats are more important. Spec catch is really only going to come into effect if you're going through and you're like tossing the ball up to this guy on a lob. But if you're throwing the ball to him between defenders, he's got to make the catch in traffic. His catching and his catch in traffic should be good enough right there. 6'5", 265. The guy is absolutely massive. I'm a big fan of this player. At 130k, I think this is pretty good value. Or 120k, I think this is pretty good value. I'm considering buying him for Gauntlet tomorrow. We'll see. There's a couple other guys on this list that I want to buy as well, though. All right, next up is a man that is on my team, and we've got King Mac, 83 overall. Stories at the weak card making this list. 85 speed, 82 zone, 76 man isn't super good. 5'10" is a little bit on the short side, but 85 speed, how could I not have this card on this list, man? 85 speed is tough to come by in this game. A lot of the time, players are slower than their overall, or their max speed is their overall. This guy is 85 speed on a card that only costs you 78k. Not super expensive, really solid stats, great speed. I'm a big fan. Sorry, boys, I just received an absolutely insane text message right there. Let's move on to the next player. We've got someone who I don't think a lot of people have talked about on YouTube, but I think this man is kinda cracked. 64k for this left end player item. I went on over to CFB.fan, and I think this card is one of the best balanced pass rushers in this game. Now, first of all, he's got 82 speed, 83 acceleration. That is fast for a pass rusher in this game. 83 shed, 81 power move, 82 finesse move. Boys, those stats are super solid. When I looked at this card, I originally was thinking, okay, speed and excel, there's no way they're that good, but bro, they are super solid. He's 6'3", 275, so it's not like he's small out there and gonna get blocked over by defenders. I think it's 64k. This card is a steal of a deal. I'm going through and buying him right now in this video. I love that pickup. That's a card you should consider in my personal opinion. Let's talk about the next player. It's gonna be TJ Crandall at 58k. Another absolute snipe show deal. 6 foot 181 for a cornerback, 83 speed, 83 man, 83 zone. That's super solid in my personal opinion. At 50k, I think this card is a great deal, or 62k, I think he's a solid deal. I would personally recommend this card. I kind of want to go through and buy him. I might buy him off camera. We'll see. I mean, stats-wise, super solid, very balanced card. I think he can play with some of the better receivers in this game. Obviously, if you're going up against Luther Burden, it's a little bit of a GG, but if you're going against any other receiver, he's tall enough. His speed, I guess, is a little bit below some of the best receivers in this game, but you're buying him for 50k. I think it's a solid deal. Now, moving moving on over to a wide receiver, we got Jeremiah Smith. Now, the only gripe I have with this card is the price point, but he is 6'3", 85 speed at the wide receiver position. Catching is super solid. Route running is not bad at all. This card is better than a lot of receivers in this game. He's a top 5 receiver in this game with those stats. He simply is a top 5 receiver at 120k. My only issue is he's gonna come down in price just naturally because of the fact that he doesn't sell for a ton of training. But I think at 120k, you're getting a very, very good receiver. Now, on the topic of receivers, there's one other card I want to talk about. It's Mike Evans. That card we just looked at was 120k. Mike Evans right here, as you guys can see, we'll take a look at his price point. He's selling for a little bit more at 170k, but his overall is higher, so realistically, this price is probably going to stay a little bit higher. And these cards, they're similar. Mike Evans is obviously the better option. 6'5". I didn't know Mike Evans was 6'5". I thought he was like 6'3", 85 speed, 225. The other stats are going to be higher. So if you're going through and you're planning on buying Jeremiah Smith, I would honestly recommend you spend the extra 20 or 30k and get Mike Evans. I think both cards are really, really good, but Mike's got better stats, and I think he's going to retain a little bit more value just because of his overall and his name, to be fully honest with you. 170 for this card is a super solid deal. If you go through, you buy Mike Evans, you buy Jason Morrow, you're getting those cards at a good price, and your offense is actually going to be really, really good. All right, next player, as we're going through this video, if you have yet to scroll down and drop a like on this video, be sure to do so. We got a strong safety right here who, again, like Ashton Gelati, I feel like these strong safety core elite cards, or they're not core elite, but these just regular core elite cards, they fly under the radar. It's kind of hard to pick out who's the best one, but this player right here, Shaim Brown at the strong safety spot, is a dog, bro. 6'2", 83 speed, 82 man, 83 zone, 83 hit power, 83 excel. This is one of the most versatile cards in this game. He's an awesome user because of the height, the speed, and the excel. If you don't want to use him, he's really, really good with good zone, good man, good play rec, good pursuit. He can literally do everything. I'm a big fan of these versatile safeties. This Shaim Brown card is absolutely versatile, and I'm a big fan. Now, the final two are, I guess, kind of boring because they're free players, but in the Season 1 84 overall BND Fantasy Pack, as I'm assuming a lot of you guys know, there's 4 options in here. I think that really 3 of these cards are must-haves, but Nick Singleton and Will Howard, to me, are 100% must-haves. Will Howard is one of the best quarterbacks in this game. Nick Singleton is honestly one of the best running backs in this game. So my final 2 must-haves are those 2 players. Your quarterback and running back you can get for free. I showed you some good pass catchers in this video. We went through all 3 levels of defense: pass rush, linebacker, and secondary. So I think if you follow these tips, you can build a super, super solid budget team and honestly compete with some of the best squads in this game. If you found this video helpful, leave a like. If you made it to the end and you're not yet subscribed, hit that red subscribe button, my boy. I talk about college football ultimate team tips and tricks every single day on the channel, so if you don't want to miss out, subscribe. And until next time, love y'all, see ya, peace.